In this demo, we'll show how we can orchestrate 3 different services using application integration, all with no code. In our example here, we'll be orchestrating Appsheet, Jira Cloud, and also Vertex AI for text generation using generative AI for this example. So basically, everything here will be done no code, as I said, and we'll be simulating a reimbursement app where the employee is gonna insert some costs that they wanna reimburse into Appsheet using the mobile app. And then this will trigger, once in Appsheet, right? Appsheet will trigger application integration that'll do a couple things. First, using our native Vertex AI task, we're gonna generate the actual summary of the ticket that we're gonna be created using generative AI. So you're gonna see we're gonna generate something very desperate here, very dramatic. So just to show how we can use natively Vertex AI within application integration. Then with that text, we're gonna create the actual Jira issue. In this fictitious customer example here, the approvals and approvers all work with Jira. And another feature we're gonna be showing here is event subscription with application integration. That is, we can react to any changes or updates within specific objects within Jira in application integration. So whenever there's a change there, we're gonna be doing, in Jira, we're gonna be updating application integration, which in turn will update Appsheet so we can have a seamless experience across all these components of our architecture. Again, reinforcing all using no code for speed to market. Now let's start with the demo. I'll start showing the simple Appsheet application here. So it's very simple on purpose, okay? So I just wanna show a little bit. Let's say we're gonna add a new cost reimbursement that we wanna do here. Let's say I wanna reimburse $100. This date is, it's fine. Let's say the user requesting is Bruno. That's important because that information is gonna be shared with application integration. And with a quick update here, what's gonna happen is that we configured Appsheet automation here to basically invoke a webhook to trigger application integration. And notice one thing here, there's also something that we didn't input, which is the Jira issue ID that was generated by Jira. So that means that all the integration was already triggered and information already came back from Jira. Here is our canvas for the integration, but that's basically what we're gonna be doing. So in application integration, we're gonna receive the message. We're gonna, again, be building a prompt, and we're gonna be asking Vertex AI text Bison model to, hey, generate here a very desperate example for a user that needs immediate approval. So I'm being very dramatic here, just on purpose, just for demo purposes. And this requester ID comes from Appsheet. In my example, Bruno, right? So that's basically we're gonna be using the native Vertex AI predict task that we have in application integration, which will be quite useful in this example. And once we get the summary back, the text that we're gonna be putting on the issue, we're gonna be using the Jira connector to create an issue. So we can use the connectors to create, to update, to read information from external systems without really knowing them. And then we're gonna send back that issue ID that Jira created, and that's the information that you saw there in Appsheet, right? So if you remember this, this number here, that was generated by this flow. Now, if we update here a little bit, there you go, Jira, we can see that the very desperate request for Bruno was generated there. He's going to lose his job. It's very dramatic. I did this on purpose on Vertex AI. So that's basically the first step of the demo. Now, moving on to the second step of the demo, we're gonna be showing event subscriptions in application integration. That is, we can react within application integration to updates that are happening on an external system that is Jira. So let's say we move to in progress. So changes were happening, etc. That's basically what's the change. Now, this will trigger application integration event subscription, right? And that's what we're gonna be doing there. So that's gonna trigger the second portion of the flow, right? So there will be an update. And all we're gonna be doing in application integration is calling a webhook to update an Appsheet table, right? So if we go there, we can see that this was already updated. So we see that in progress, something that came from Jira, and also the timestamp of when that change happened, again, coming from Jira. I'll do that again. Now let's say that this approval is done or whatever. Let's just wait a little bit for it. Then we're gonna see, okay, progress done, and the timestamp was also updated there. So again, that's one way that we can seemingly integrate, 3 different systems, in real time using no code. So again, Appsheet, application integration, and even Jira Cloud here. And again, introducing a little bit of AI for generating our text summaries in our example.